What's going on, guys? My name is Noah, and today I'll actually be giving you another video. This is going to be a PS battle that I had against some random person about a week ago, but I haven't had time to put this up. Anyway, I'm actually not going to narrate this video. I'm just going to be talking about a few things, so if you want to click away, this is just for viewing purposes. I might actually narrate it if I get done talking about what I need to do. But the first thing I want to talk about is this concept about narrating Pokemon battles. There are so many games across YouTube that people play the game, record it, and some way commentate and put their voice over it as people can watch it. Now, some games they narrate it, saying like, oh, I predicted him to go into his Gastrodon, so I went for the Will-O-Wisp, which is great because my Rotom can't do anything more to his Gastrodon. Or in like a lot of other videos, for example, Call of Duty, Battlefield, I don't know, those fighting games. I don't know if they're called first person shoot. Well, yes, they're called first person shooters because they have shooting games, but anything other than whatever category Pokemon is, I feel like people don't exactly commentate over what they're doing. Like, it gets to a point where it's obvious that yes, I predicted something, and that is obviously why I went into my Dragonite. I don't need to make the whole, I predicted him to do that, I need my Dragonite because I need to counter his Gliscor on turn 22, which I obviously predicted. And when people make all those convoluted stuff, like, at first maybe you don't recognize it, but after you've been playing this game and after you've been watching and been subscribed to so many different people, I feel like it's obvious, like, why somebody does something. You have this situation right here. Next turn is a completely rational thinking. You see that I withdraw my Fortress and I go into my Dragonite. Why? Because this guy with his Gastrodon used Earth Power like twice in a row. I don't think he would have gone for a Water type move, and that was a perfect situation for me. Now, I could go into the reason why, like, oh, I went into this guy, and even though my multi-scale is going to be broken, I don't know if my Draco could finish him off, he has Ice Beam, all that stuff. Like, it gets to a point where I don't know if that's really adding anything to it, and I feel like in some situations, not for everyone, but they can discuss other things. If you go into a Call of Duty video right now, which I don't really know how many popular Call of Duty narrator type people there are still, but they probably don't talk about the gameplay. Like, they don't talk about, like, oh, I went across this corner, I reloaded, and then I shot him. No, they talk about whatever on their mind or what's going on in their life or something relevant to the video. And people like to have that contrast of what they're viewing and what they're listening to. Now, I've just thought of this, I'm really not planning anything more to say in this video. However, another thing that I do want to bring up is this fact that I'm subscribed to a lot of people, and although I'm not putting out too much videos, I love watching it. I probably spend an hour and a half a day watching all of those subscriptions that I am indeed subscribed to. However, I just do not get videos in my feed from some people. I am subscribed to NBZ. The last video I got in my subscription box from him was months ago. I always check, I actually checked earlier before this narration. I am subscribed to him. He is posting out videos, but they just don't go into my sub box. On the other side of things, Wild Chase, I'm also subscribed to him, and I just checked, and I probably get one video maybe every 2 weeks in my subscription box. The reason why I sometimes get upset is that, sometimes I get like 1,500 views, and then I get like 400 views on the videos that are right next to each other, and I get really upset. And maybe just there's something about this new YouTube. I don't really know how recent this has been going on. I don't really know how many people you guys are actually going to watch this. Maybe it's going to be about 75% of the total views are going to be from the subscription box, but the rest of them could be, when someone hits that like button, someone else sees it, which it wouldn't have been in their subscription. I'm subscribed to a lot of people, and I'm surprised that I am not getting so many of them. And it really took me a minute to be like, well, let me actually see how many people I'm getting the videos from, and I think it was about between 30 and 40%. I didn't actually look at everyone. I kind of just took a rough estimate and multiplied it by the appropriate amount. But I really have not been getting everyone who I want to, and I'm subscribed to people for a reason. I have a very diverse subscription analyst, I guess you can say. I'm subscribed to people who put out songs. I'm subscribed to people who put out Pokemon, FIFA, all of these different things that I am just not getting their stuff when I want to. And maybe that has deterred other people. I mean, I believe, and I'm really not part of the Pokemon community at the moment because I just haven't been posting too much, but I don't think the Pokemon community is getting any stronger. In fact, the pillars that used to be really popular and got the community going in terms of the YouTube one, they're not really posting too much either. It's not like Elo is encouraging people by like streaming twice or 3 times a week and battling people who maybe don't have too many subscribers. I don't really know. I mean, I barely get his videos anymore. DMAC doesn't post. The whole pokemoshpit thing is just completely gone, and that's a little not disturbing but surprising to me. But a culmination of all these things is really interesting to the fact that, I don't know, stuff is going on and stuff is changing. And you know, Pokemon Online, you have the fact that I get to see what Pokemon are still alive, what Pokemon aren't. I really wish they would probably incorporate some qualities of this into competitiveness in 6th gen. However, to say that's not far away, 6th gen is actually pretty close, even though the whole recording of 3DS is either a pain in the ass or impossible or costs like $400 or $500, which I'm not spending that money. I don't make anything on YouTube. I just do this for fun. So anyway, the battle is just about done. I don't think I have anything more to say. I am kind of playing PS right now. This is an old team, which I believe I've posted before. Rather newer teams. I think I made 1 or 2. I'm having some fun with it. It just hasn't caught my attention. You know, Pokemon, there's a competitive aspect that I really did and sometimes even do enjoy currently. Just, there's nothing exciting. There's nothing, I don't know. It's like, ask yourself, if you're really into Pokemon, if you're a Movo19 who still posts stuff every single day, ask yourself, like, why am I interested in it? And if you can let me know, please comment down below. I'm asking you guys to comment a few things, whether, you know, A, you want people to actually just not narrate the battle and just talk over it. B, like the second thing I talked about was not having everyone's subscription box actually showing up in there. The question I just asked you as well. I don't know, it's some thought-provoking things. I'm not asking you because I want to get super popular. I want everybody to love me and know my channel. No, I just want to know the opinion of you guys. I'm not thinking too deeply into this. Maybe if someone else does and they can leave a response, yeah, I can get a conversation going with them and stuff like that. I think this is just about the end of the video. It's been going on for about 7 or so minutes. I'm just going to speed up the rest. I'm not really going to talk over it because honestly, I have nothing to say. Anyway, thank you guys for watching. I appreciate it. And until next time rather, take care.